everybody. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, whatever you're doing right now, whatever time you get to see this video. Hello, everybody. If you're a new subscriber, welcome. This is ZESTA Herbal Soap Skincare and Lifestyle. If you're an old subscriber, I love you all. We've been together on this soap journey for a long time. Here on this channel, we teach each other how to make soap, how to make creams, how to make skincare products, how to make household products, anything at all, anything that will be beneficial to us as individuals and to our family and to our community at large, okay? So, before I go into the video, I would like to tell you guys that we are doing our detergent class and it is just 2,000 naira, very cheap. It has about 7 videos in it, okay, and you can feel free to ask any question you want. We have different recipes depending on the kind of detergent you want to make, okay. If you want to make the one that looks like commercial, you want to make a simple recipe, but all of them can be commercialized. And again, we also have how to make a multi-purpose detergent, liquid detergent wash in it, okay. The type you can use to scrub your floors, the type you can use to wash your plates, if possible to bath if you want, okay. It is all there, and from that one you can even customize it to whatever it is you want to use it for. I remember I've taught you liquid soap formulation here on this channel, okay. You can look up to it also, it will help you. So, and it's not only detergent class, so our soap making class is still on, is always on. I'm sure for those of you, some of you that are always following my channel, you'd have seen testimonies in the group, you'd have seen what we are doing, okay. Believe you me when I tell you this from the bottom of my heart, what we are giving you, the soap formulation we are giving you, is the type you can use to open up your own soap factory. It is not different at all from what is being done in the factories, okay, especially if you're joining our formulation class. Believe you me, you're getting top-notch soap formulation, ways of making soap, the one you'll be able to make any kind of soap. You don't have to beg for recipes, you don't have to beg people to come and teach you. With that one, you are okay. It is left to you now. If you are able to open up your mind, you can even expand beyond what is in the group to do something that is even, as you can see from some of my videos, you can see what our students are doing. They are doing wonders. I'm so proud of them. I'm always boasting of them. When I start talking about them, my husband will begin to say that I'm even taking care of my Telegram students even more than I'm taking care of them in their house. I'm so concerned. If anything happens, you know, I'm always talking about them. I'm always boasting about them. I'm so happy I love those people, those my Telegram students. I love them so much, okay. So you too can be part of our soap making family. It is not all about the money, believe you me. If you calculate how much you will lose in your mistakes, in following different recipes, in following different teachers, in making mistakes by yourself, if you calculate the loss and the time and the effort, honestly, it's worth it to pay and belong to a reliable group that you know at any time. If you have any question, you'll be answered. It's better you are in a place that you know that if you need help, if you ask a question, there are always experts in the group. I'm not the only one. Some of my students have become very good. I don't want to start mentioning names, but I think I can remember Elo. I can remember Madam Amina. Is it? Guys, there are many there that are very good. Even me, when they do something, I will have to dance for them. I'll be so proud of what they've done, okay? So there are so many people that even if I don't answer, there are people in the group that can answer you and give you good answer. And the way we teach is such that it's something you can apply globally. Whether you're in Ukraine, whether you're in Algeria, whether you're in Pakistan, whether you're in England, whether you're in Uganda, wherever you are in the world, we teach in a way that you'll be able to use it anywhere. If you even need help with setting up your own factory, fine, I can help you. Whether I come over or I help you online, fine, it's not a problem. Okay, the only thing is that at times I might be busy, so you have to be patient with me, but I'm always available. Okay, so enough of the talking. Today I'm going to answer a simple question: addition of calcium carbonate in bar soap. Okay, addition of calcium carbonate. I've had several questions. How do you, because you know, all of us are interested in making profit now. It's not only about making brown soap, it is also about making profit. And one of the things that you can gear on to, hold on to make profit in bar soap is your fillers, is it not so? Because they are usually cheaper and inexpensive, and they also add to bulk and also to weight. One of the cheapest is calcium, even though calcium is a bit expensive now. I think when I bought the last time I bought my calcium, it was about 1,200 naira per bag. Okay, now the last time I asked about 1,900 naira. And now with the way things are going in the country, we don't know whether it will be more than that. But still, it's still cheaper compared to other things you add to your soap. Is it not so? Then another thing we'll be discussing is calcium versus kaolin. Which one is better? So I'll answer that quickly now. You see, calcium can be added to your cold process soap, it can be added to your hot process soap. But there is a way you formulate your soap, and especially if you're using hot process soap, you can use as much as more than 20%, and your soap will still come out fine, which cold process might not be able to endure, because the method you use to make it might not favor cold process. You can add your calcium to your cold process, but there is a limit. When you reach, it might show, okay? But in your hot process soap, there's a way you make your hot process soap, okay, that you can use a higher amount of calcium and it will not show that much, especially to somebody that does not know much about soaps. But somebody like me, I might be able to know. Another person might also be able to know, somebody that knows, but some other people might not really see it, okay? Then calcium, again, compared to kaolin, is better you use calcium. Kaolin is good, it is also a good filler, but it is more suitable for bathing soap, so you are not putting a lot of fillers, because you know bathing soap has more profit than laundry soap, is it not so? And apart from that, if you put in kaolin in your soap, especially if you use much, when the person wash and pours the water, you will see whitish residue. The person will be wondering, which kind of soap is this that this kind of whitish residue is coming out? You know, it doesn't look good. But with kaolin, you will not notice. Sorry, with calcium carbonate, you will not notice. That is why we use it in a lot of things. We use it in our paint, we use it in our toothbrushes, toothpaste, we use them in our detergents, we use it in so many things because of its versatility. Okay, so yes, kaolin is good, but calcium carbonate, believe you me, is better, and it is also heavier, such that when you tell somebody this soap is 80 grams, yes, it is 80 grams. By the time you put the kaolin will add with only that soap must reach that 80 grams. Is it not so? Unlike calcium, sorry, if you use calcium carbonate, it's easy to add weight to your soap or to your product, such that if you say this thing is 80 grams, it will really be 80 grams. Compared to kaolin, kaolin does not add weight like calcium carbonate. It does not add some certain properties like calcium carbonate. Okay, so calcium carbonate is definitely the best when it comes to soap making. Okay, some people use talcum powder. I personally have not used talcum powder for soap making. I think the only time I got talcum powder, I used it for powder. I didn't use it for soap making. But from my experience and from what I know and from even the properties of talcum, because I handled it and I saw, believe you me, your calcium carbonate is better. So for those of you asking me, both in my Telegram group and for you guys here on YouTube, I'm favoring you guys on YouTube. I'm trying for you people you should come and join my soap making group. And it's not only soap making, we have Promixing, we have cream making, we have hyperpigmentation and stretch marks class, we have Kiddies class. Okay, we have so many. Come and join, and they are very cheap. Most of them are either 1,000 or 2,000, very, very cheap. So come and join our group. Okay, so generally calcium carbonate is the best. Okay, and when you add it to your hot process, you'll be able to add more, you also be able to get more volume compared to when you're adding it to cold processed soap. And the amount of calcium carbonate you can add as much as from 0% to even up to 40%, but be careful with extremes. Be careful with that 40%. It's not every recipe you make. Not because I told you here on YouTube that I can use 40%, you now go and carry 40% and put. Please don't. Except if you know what you're doing. When you reach a certain stage in soap making that you have mastered it, you can look at the soap and then command the soap and tell it to behave that way. You can do that. But you don't just carry every recipe and then put up to that amount of calcium carbonate. And it's not every soap. Soap that you want to sell for somebody 100 naira per 80 gram, and soap that you want to sell for somebody 200 naira per 80 gram, believe me, the way you make it will be different. If you understand what I mean, it will be different. That's why it's good you have different things at your fingertips. It's not only YouTube. These Telegram groups, these WhatsApp groups, these training groups, they are there for a reason. It's not everything I'll be able to bring out here. You'll be overwhelmed. But when you are in the group, it is easier. Some things is easier for somebody to say. It's easier for somebody to teach. Okay? So please join us. Okay? We are currently doing a promo on our cream making and promixing class. Our cream making class is 2,000 naira. Our promixing class is 7,500. But we are running everything now for a whopping 4,000 naira. And when you join, when you pay that money, you get to enter our promixing class and our cream making class. And believe you me, it is about safe promixing. It's not about the one that you want to do 10 shades white or 11 shades white. But we teach even there in such a way that if you want to do your 10 shades white, you can. Everybody has his life to live. If you want to do your 1 shade, you can. Because we are teaching formulation. And formulation gives you the freedom to be able to expand and, go wherever you want. If you want it this way, if you want it that way, and we teach you in such a way that you can promix your scrubs, you can promix your soaps, you can promix your creams, not only cream, okay? You can promix whatever product you want. That is how we teach. We teach it in formulation. We also have different things there. We have 7 ebooks free, okay? We have porcelain oil recipe, different recipes there, okay? So if you're interested, it's simple. Just call me and we'll discuss and I'll add you to the group. Okay, it's very, very simple. So please join our training groups. We have detergent we have detergent 2,000 naira, soap formulation 8,000 naira. If it is basic soap making, it is 4,000 naira, but I'll teach you guys for 2,000 naira, okay, so that more people will come. Then if it is our Kiddies skincare, 2,000 naira. Our hyperpigmentation and safe skin lightening, 2,000 naira. Very, very cheap. And these are things that are worth up to 7,500, up to 8,000, up to 5,000, more than. And I'm teaching it for you at a very low price so that all of us will learn and grow together. For example, somebody like me, I am more interested in soap making than in promixing and in other things. But I can teach you that one since I know about it and then concentrate on my soap making. If that is what you are more interested in, I give it to you at a reduced rate. Something that you pay 200,000 for, something that you pay 100,000 for, you're getting its worth at about 4,000. That one is like dash. Okay, and I'm doing it because I have a passion for it and I also love everybody that comes in contact with me. So far as the person has the same passion like me, I take the person to be like my family and my friend. Okay, so that's just it. Okay, so that's it about addition of calcium and kaolin clay. Okay, so before I round up, let me also add kaolin clay has extra benefits to the skin. Okay, kaolin clay has other skin benefits which calcium carbonate might not have. In short, do not have. Or let me say might not have. Let me not condemn my calcium carbonate like that, okay? But then calcium carbonate also have gentle exfoliating properties, which you might not get in your kaolin clay. So at times in my bathing soaps, I mix my calcium carbonate and my kaolin clay, okay? But in my washing soaps, definitely it is calcium carbonate. And now, mind you, I said it's not every recipe. Some recipes you can add, some recipes depending on what you want to achieve, you cannot add calcium carbonate or kaolin, okay? So it's been nice speaking with you guys today. I still remain ZESTA Herbal Soap Skincare and Lifestyle. I love you all. Bye.